This always reminds me of playing pool in a pub. There's never enough room. Right then people, well, we've just left Lancaster and we're now on the A6 heading up to Levens, where I don't remember, well, I used to live there as a baby, or a very, very small child. I remember playing with a digger and some mud in the garden. Anyway, so we're going there. There's a bike meet of some sort. Grant knows all about it in front. I'm just going with the flow. And I'm a bit tired, to be honest, because I've been spent all day riding a Triumph Tiger 1200, riding to the place, got the Triumph, rode it home to see if it fit down the side of the house. It doesn't, so I can't get one of them. Then rode that round the Bowland Forest, gave it back, picked this up, drove to Lancaster. So I've done a fair few miles today, and now we're off for a ride out and a meet up. So it's not a complaint by any means, but a little bit tired. I couldn't be bothered putting the earplugs in. I'd already put my gloves on and everything, and I don't think I'll regret it. It does sound delicious. Hopefully it doesn't give me a headache after too long. You'll see, if you can see Grant's Akropovich exhausts there, they're also the road legal ones, and they've got the baffle in, but you have to drill the end caps off to get the baffle out. It's doable. We will do it at some point, but I've told him he needs to get some stainless steel rivets. Now it is a little bit on the noisy side, this, and I've been past a couple of police officers like walking through town and that, and they didn't really bother. So hopefully, and it's all road legal, it's all stamped up. I've just taken the baffle out, and I guess whether they'll turn a blind eye or whatever, we'll see. So yeah, great to be riding back with Grant. I did a video on our first proper ride together since he bought his new bike, and the audio was just shit. The GoPro, as great as it is, one of the best things I've bought, helps me capture all the memories of my youth and all the memories with family and things when we go away, and trips on in the MG with my granddad. Great device, but 1 in 10, 1 in 15 videos is just completely useless. The audio won't work, or there'll be a glitch, and it'll be a corrupt file. I'm not the first person to experience that. Very frustrating, because I'm like, say it happened today on the Triumph, I can't just go back tomorrow and rent it out for a day again to do the video. So, you know. Anyway, so yeah, so our first video wasn't great, so this one will be nice. I think for the most part we'll just be taking it easy. One thing I have been asked on the channel fairly recently is about miles per gallon, and it's never something I've really bothered about, because if you want a car, if you really want it, surely the fact that it's a bit thirsty isn't going to put you off, you'd have thought. I don't know who that is. I thought they might like to hear some V4 sounds. So yeah, but to answer the question, I've started doing calculations. So I've rode this 3 times 3 times this week. The first time was 44 miles per gallon, mixed riding. The second time was 35, similar sort of riding but slower roads, so probably just not covering the distance. And then today was about 40 miles per gallon, with again a mixture of roads. Nothing too silly, fairly sensible riding, to be fair. And I think this has got to be the thirstiest of the bikes that I've got. The BSA, it comfortably returns 50 plus, little 650 that it is. The Fireblade, took that to the Isle of Man quite recently. Didn't make a video because I've already got about 4 of that one on the Isle of Man. A few screaming laps over the mountain, and then some pottering about. Was about 45 again. So, you know, can't really complain at stuff like that. This has got the race map now, if you watch the channel, which is supposed to be, I don't know how it compares to standard, but it's more economical, I believe, than the the Aprilia race map. So anyway, and when it runs out, I'll just put more fuel in. What I have noticed is when we start slowing down, it's got a really nice burble on it. Not necessarily, not just when you're rolling off the throttle and it's pulling the engine brake, it's pulling the bike down to about 10 miles an hour. It's not. Is that the overrun? Would you can class that as the overrun? But it then just goes into blah, 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 and it's just really throws it in lovely. I consider these to be fairly reasonably wide bars. You know, look, it's like half again as wide as the tank. But when I got back on this after sitting on the Triumph for 4 hours, it felt like it was a race bike with clip-ons. Can you hear that? That was it there, that burble. Let me just go down. That's it. Okay, well his might be a bit louder than mine. I don't know why you find the need to go screaming through a village. Just a bit unnecessary. Gives us all a bad rep. Whatever. Look at him go. He's having fun. Oh, is he stopping? It sounds like a MotoGP bike. You can definitely tell with the gearing though, it's a lot slower top speed, which I'm fine with. It's kind of now quite well geared for, you know, A roads, the sort of stuff that I'll be doing more of. They always wave. Well, that wasn't a long ride, was it? Nice, I like that thing. Room for a small one. All right. You love that bit, don't you? I was talking to him. I said, "Oh, he's off." Rule breaker. Gotta always have the hat on. Don't want all these hairy bikers seeing my quiff. I'm gonna go without earplugs again. Why does it always start on trip? I want to see that. So I've never done that bike meet before, and it was alright actually. We had a burger and some a drink, good price, £3.50 for a cheeseburger. Oh, it sounds good. And it's great to see Grant back on a bike again. So I used to have, my very first bike was a Honda Hornet, and Grant bought one as well, and for some reason he had a bit of a freak mini accident on it. He literally came out of his house, went down the road and put the brakes on. I'm assuming it was a post-winter ride, and the front just locked up, and he ended up falling down. It skidded into a wall and damaged that, broke his wrist. So whether there was potentially corrosion on the brake calipers or something, and it just grabbed it unexpectedly. And yeah, for the last fair few years he hasn't had one. So we used to go on little trips together, went around Europe. So it's great to great that he's back on it again now. Jesus, I f***ing hate this. And as if anyone's going to do 10 mile an hour on here. You just put all the shit down in the road and then expect you to wear it in. But what if you've just had a brand new respray on your car or something, all your back of your wheel arches and down the side of your car, just going to get f***ed. Really pisses me off, and it's dangerous. He said he looked in the mirror before and he thought I was struggling with, he said, I thought you were stood up, because I normally see you on your race bikes, your super bikes, and yeah, you just look so upright on the Tuono. Strong look, that, isn't it? Right, he's lost. He's lost. That's funny. What was I saying before about putting your plans in other people's hands? good news. To be fair, it doesn't really matter, we'll find a way back anyway. Just want to go and do some riding. Check of the route, I think, and I'll check the mic. Oh, seems to be holding so far. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just not sure which way to go now.
I thought you might not. So you think that's a straight on, effectively, because that's a...
Yeah.
Yeah?
And then back on the A590, which is over there.
Okay, let's do it.
Then come off, straight on at the roundabout. Or straight on at the roundabout, and then over the road, turn left. Hopefully we get there.
You need a quad lock, mate. Do you want me to do it, by the way?
Hey?
Do you want me to put something in as well?
Yeah.
What?
Barrow's Head, I think. Just one sec.
Kendall?
Yeah.
Well, that is one way, yeah, straight on. That's not the way it's... The way I think yours might be doing is that way. Straight on. Oh, hang on. It's tricking me now. Oh, recenter. Yeah, oh no, you're right, you're right. Nanny Pie Lane.
I can't see sign.
Right. And then after there, when's next?
Basically, we get onto the A65, turn right on the A65, straight on. Get to Kirby Lonsdale and it's back home via the normal nice road.
Okay. After you, dear. I didn't mean for the horn then. First time I couldn't find the horn and I didn't mean to press it then. Okay. Left. I know if you're watching you might think, well, why don't I just go in front if I know where I'm going? But I want to get some footage of Grant. You know, this is one thing I don't normally do very much, which is those late evening rides. I used to kind of do that when I got home after work. And now I seem to do them all in the morning. Childish, isn't it? Very satisfying. Yeah, it's just nice, everyone's having the tea, which means dinner if you're non-UK, and you know, you can go out, have a ride, it's nice and cool, alone with your thoughts, unwind after work, get yourself something to eat. Oh, this is lovely. What a way to spend an evening. One thing we were talking about, which we've not done, is buy the intercom, which will be good. Although I don't know how it works like this. Is it push to talk or does it do voice activation? You gotta look in your mirrors. I mean, fucking hell, 50 mile an hour speed limit, and they nearly threw me off. What's to do? No idea where we are. It's a nice looking bike, that. Oh, bless her, my mum's ringing. She did text me before actually saying, did you get back safely? And I forgot to reply, I was with Grant. I'll ring her when I get in. Mothers, they do worry about you, no matter how old you are. I mean, to be fair, you can have a reasonable amount of fun at 60 on roads like this. Right guys, well, I'm not sure how long I've got left in the GoPro battery, so I'm going to sign off there. Bouncy bouncy. I've had a fantastic time. Great catching up with the best mate, who I've just left. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and like, and you'll get more content. Okay, cheers guys, catch you later.